Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. What you see pictured are two pairs of Wolverine ranchers. Now, on the left, those are my sons, and they have a steel toe. He bought these. He's a kid and he don't really like dressing up or nothing like that. Because I told him I would have bought him whatever kind of boots he wanted. He chose those because at one point, if his other boots are going to go out on him, he wanted to have him some steel toe boots to work in the yard. So he ain't really, he ain't like me. He still wears tennis shoes and stuff like that. I ain't wearing no tennis shoes unless I'm going to work out. Now, he told me that those were also very comfortable. So what I did was I decided to go ahead and get me a pair, thinking I was going to get those to replace these, the Brazos. Still don't know what the proper pronunciation is. Amarillo 2.0 that I got from Academy. Actually, these came from Academy too. Now, for me, what I planned on doing with these was one, on my day job at the school, uh, unfortunately, schools aren't what they used to be. So when the kids fight or something goes wrong, or hey, maybe I got to pick up my some type of heavy object, move desks around, who knows? But I don't wear shirts and ties and stuff like that. However, I wanted some boots that weren't all beat up and torn up to at least look presentable, because you never know who might visit the campus, from a parent to the school superintendent to the news or whatever the case may be. Now, these boots have, number one, they're heavy. These are already heavy and these don't have a steel toe. These boogers here, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's, hey, I mean, look, I wanted to try some Wolverine boots. They've always had the coolest commercials. They sound pretty cool, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I really like how these look. These pictures, this camera doesn't do them justice. But okay, whatever. I needed some more brown boots. I needed something to replace these because these are pretty much done. Um, they have more of a roper profile than they do anything else. And when I say a roper boot profile, basically a farm hand, actually handling cattle, they're more designed to get good grip on the ground, hold your ground, pull, push, that type of thing. These have more of a profile like a tennis shoe. They give you a good return of energy when you're walking or when you're running. And believe it or not, I get my wide receivers and track runners. They want to challenge the Renaissance man to a race at the school every now and I beat them most of the time. Unless you're talking about the guys that are winning state, which we actually have the Louisiana Indoor State Championship. We won it this year for the boys. Unless you're talking about them guys, I'll be smoking them kids. And I welcome the challenge. I ain't got no problem with it. And yes, I'll whoop them in the cowboy boots. I sure do. All 260 pounds. See, they forgot I ran track. I was a sprinter. I was a 100 and 200 meter runner myself. I didn't start lifting weights seriously until I got grown. But anyway, the profile on these, not only are they heavy, my son, he's semi flat footed, and he doesn't try to even make an arch in his foot or anything like that. He just goes ahead and walks flat footed, so I get him arch supports or whatever the case may be. But these, because they have that profile and they balance the way they do, they're not the most comfortable. Not like these. These feel great. Well, they did when I first got them. These are beat to you know what. I must admit neither one feels as good as these. Um, Doggone it. What are these called? These are the Ariat hybrid. Doggone it. I forgot the name of them. Oh well. Anyway, these are the Hawks Radiants. You can't beat the cushioning systems in these. That's a doggone shame I forgot what these Ariats are called. Cause you saw that Freudian slip. It cost me about $300, but hold on. Dag nabbit, that's crazy. Give me a second. I can't believe it. Ariat hybrid. All that fancy technology and this and that, and I can't remember. Let's see. Dag nabbit. I'm so sorry, y'all. And these might not even be the hybrids. I wanted the hybrid ranchers, and I'm probably going to get them one day. Let's see. Ariat work boots. I think these are the work hogs. That's what it is. Shame on you, Mr. Renaissance Man. Doggone it. Let's see. Yeah. These are the, well, yeah. These are the hybrid, the Ariat Workhog XTs. And when it's time to do serious work, I'm going with one of these two. Now, these were going to possibly double as not only my day job, daily kickers or whatever. I was going to consider using these in the evenings when I'm driving my truck or my van and we're unloading, and I'm unloading supplies and whatever type of load we may have to deliver. But honestly, they'll get scuffed up. They won't have the appearance I need for them during the day. So I just keep them for school days and weekends if I got to go to the store to just look a little bit presentable. Would they make good work boots? For as much moving around and walking as I have to do in the evening, for me, no. Working on a farm, needing a wider base to balance yourself in cow manure and mud and whatever else, I can't say I haven't put them in a situation like that. I mean, Wolverine, it has its, they have their reputation for a reason. I can't speak on that, but needing to hop in and out of a truck or, to be putting stuff on a dolly and to be going up multiple floors and stairs and this and that and the other, and driving for a long time with that wide base on them and just being so heavy, I can't really say. And I just got a better option for right now. So no, that's all they're going to be as a daily kicker for me. They do go on and off easily. I think that's because the shaft is so low. Well, these are actually the same size. Get out of here. For whatever reason, though. And you know what? These have that vent tech, so it's not very thin up here, and this is actually ventilated here. Those go on and off pretty easy. Last I checked, as far as I was concerned, these seem to come off with a little bit of difficulty. I don't have them in here with me. I got some, what do you call those doggone things? Durango Rebels. They're a booger to take off. So I think the difference in these and the Durango is the shaft is more oval shaped than the Rebels are. So take it for what it's worth. Will I buy another pair of these? Probably not. Will I buy another pair of these? Maybe. Would I buy another pair of these? Absolutely. And by the way, I know I got young guys watching this channel. If I had to go with a serious work boot and I needed to save money, I think when I did the review of these Hawks Radians, one guy was saying that he looked on the Hawks. I thought they had an outlet store. I knew I saw a pair of these on an outlet store, at their outlet store, and they were $100. But he said he didn't see them. But if you see these on sale and you need to save some money, but you need serious work boots, these have a composite toe, composite heel. For what they are, they're very light. Work boots real work boots, they're gonna be off the ground a little bit, but the cushioning system in there feels like air. I love these. That's what I would go with. But would I buy another pair of these? Absolutely. When these wear out, honestly, at one point or another, I'm going to try a version of these without with the soft toe just to see how they feel just to walk around in, because I'm just curious. But as far as cushioning, I think these are second to none. Am I mad that I bought these? Nah, they'll last me for a little while. I ain't doing nothing serious in them. I need to stop. I need to start bringing some tennis shoes to school for when these kids want to race and do push-up contests and all that. But in the meantime, they're not a bad buy. I mean, they're okay. They look decent. They look decent with a pair of jeans or khaki pants or whatever. Just a daily kicker. I think I paid $109. The steel toe version might have been, yeah, I know they were at least 150, probably more. If I were a farmhand, maybe. I can't say. But for a regular old dude who just needs a regular old pair of boots, there's better options out there. Take it for what it's worth. That's my amateur-ish opinion with that niche of what I need, because what I'm looking for in different situations may vary. Your mileage may vary. But at the end of the day, I paid for them, so I'm going to wear them. And as always, never lose the will to win, never lose the will to survive.